Hey guys, welcome back to the Foolish Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. Thanks for watching this video. If you really like it, please hit that like button. If you really like my videos, please hit that subscribe. I just wanted to give you my foolish thoughts after Michigan's 82-71 loss to the Iowa Hawkeyes. This was a game that I think could be expected. Michigan is quite the Jekyll and Hyde team, but they do have a pattern. And they played this pattern out before this year. If you think back a couple weeks ago, Michigan played, I think, 3 games in 5 days. Penn State, Purdue, and then Ohio State. And they beat Penn State, tight game, but they won that. Kind of like how they played Illinois tight, but they lost that one. Illinois is a better team than Penn State. Illinois beat Penn State last night, just for some proof. Then Michigan gets a big win versus Michigan State, kind of blows them out. Michigan got a big win versus Purdue and blew them out. So that was game 2. Game 3 of this series, Michigan just was dead on its feet, couldn't do much of anything against Ohio State and lost. This game 3, Michigan comes out with absolutely no energy again, plays terrible defense, and was never really in the game either. So it's the same pattern. So, in that way, I guess Michigan's consistent. When they play 3 games in 5 days, the 3rd game they play very poorly. And that's what they did tonight. Or last night, I should say. I'm making this video the next morning. It really comes down to the first half. Michigan struggled offensively outside of Eli Brooks. And the offense of Diabate, who put up, I think, a career-high 25-ish points against Iowa the first time around, 12 of 15 shooting, and Hunter Dickinson, who was way kind of at the bottom game versus Illinois, way high versus Michigan State, went back way crashing down to earth, at least in the first half against Iowa. Both those big men went 2 for 11 for 6 points in the first half. So, and it's not necessarily that Iowa played better defense. Michigan just missed shots. The stats I read this morning was that they went 2 of 6 on layups and dunks. Like that's not going to get it done. And then the defense was so bad that they allowed Iowa to shoot 72%, 72% in the first half, 7 of 10 on threes, and Michigan found themselves down 17 points at halftime. Like, basically the game's over. Yeah, Michigan scores more points in the second half, 6 more, and such, but really the game was over, and once it was like 15-6, the game was over. It's just disappointing, but not unexpected, right? This is just the team it is. They just find a way to just not get it done. It's just like the Illinois game where Michigan's kind of coming back. They got, in the second half, they got the lead down to like 7, I think it was. But the problem was, they went on a nice 11-2 run, but it took 5 minutes to do that run. It's not like coming down and scoring like 3, 4, 5 straight possessions in a row. The ugly head of the poor bench play arose again as Iowa outscored Michigan 19-4. I think it was. Maybe it was 19-8. I'm sorry, excuse me. And so the bench has just been a problem, and it has been a problem pretty much all year. So this is more normal than getting Buffkin to go for like 10 and, some points here or there. Just not good at all. And it's just disappointing that the team just can't get it going. Yeah, it was 8 points total between Johns and Williams. So 19-8 in the bench scoring. I don't know. It's just the same thing. If Michigan plays an altogether good game, they will win. If they play a blah game, they will find a way to lose. And that's why they're on the bubble right now. A loss like this probably puts them off the bubble a little bit. They have a road game at Ohio State to finish the season. I don't know. It's just, you can't figure this team out, which team is going to show up, really. And do I think they're going to come out and play really hard and play very well at Ohio State? No. But that's why I'm a fan. I don't know. It's just what it is. I mean, the second half, like I said, the team got going. Hunter Dixon got going again. I think he finished with 20-some points. But again, most of that came in the second half when the game was basically over. The big eyesore of the shot chart to me is Caleb Houston, 4 of 12. You had, even Jones got 10. He had 10 points, but it was 4 of 7. The big difference, though, is again, you're trying to make the comeback, and Michigan had 10 second-half turnovers. You can't have 10 turnovers in a half and expect to chip into a 17-point lead of any significance. I don't know. On the social media platforms, the fans are all doom and gloom, weeping and woe, and all this stuff. This is not a surprise. I've been watching Michigan all year, and this is what they are. They play well when they play well, and when they don't play great, it's meh, and they lose a good majority of those games. That's why they're a bubble team. I think now they're this is not going to be going well. Obviously, they have one final game to surprise Columbus. So I'll surprise the Buckeyes, but I don't think that they're going to overlook Michigan because Ohio State is circled that game. Michigan is, the season finale. It's going to be their senior night, and I do not think that they'll, have any issue getting up for Michigan coming into town. Those are just some of my foolish thoughts. Michigan's defense just is totally gone in the first half. Totally lethargic effort. Again, 3 games in 5 days. It's the same pattern as it was in the first year. Great middle game win. Super high. Then the next game, just flat. Fall flat. Just such a crash. And it's sadly what was to be expected. 3 games in 5 days. All right. If you guys enjoyed the video, thanks for that. And if you have any comments, please put them in the box below. I'll try to respond as I'm able to. Thanks again for watching, and until I see you guys next time, as always, go blue.